heater going in the background here.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Malia Holleran, and I am here with a few of my friends, and we are here at Free Daily Coaching. Welcome, guys. How are you?
Awesome. Yay.
Thank you
In the
so much.
spirit.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. So usually we have Bert, but Bert is enjoying an amazing time with his family right now. So we thought we would jump on and jump in and give you guys some mindset today. It is Mindset Monday, and we are all here and ready to go kick off an amazing week. It is Christmas week, so I'm sure a lot of us are knee-deep in holidays, celebrating Hanukkah, Christmas, all of the other festive things that are going on this season. How are you guys managing all of this stuff with your business? Let's do like a round table, I think. We only have about 15 minutes, so let's just do a round table, talk about how we're managing our business, the holidays, everything going into 2015. What tools do you use to get your mind right for this time and prepared for the upcoming year? Let's start with Howie.
Well, I'd say the biggest thing is not to get overwhelmed. Okay, everybody's busy right now. I was on the road all last week. So the main thing I've been trying to do is just keep moving forward, put one foot in front of the other, and not let everything fall down on my shoulders. In other words, oh my God, I got to do this, and I got to do that, and I got to do the other thing. So, like I said, I've been trying to just make sure that I'm moving in the right direction, that I'm trying to prioritize the things that really need to get done right now, and just focus on those things. And like I said, just keep putting one foot in front of the other.
That's awesome. Now, do you do something for your business every day? Or do you take days off? Like, how do you do that?
Well, at the very least, I try to put a video out on Facebook every day. Okay, so that's like my baseline. I have to get that done. All right, and then I try to add things on top of that. You know, I'm working with Instagram, and I try to do Instagram posting every day. And I'm trying to open up some new things that I'm working with because I'm in that December intensive and trying to add more things. But like I said, I can't do everything, so I just try to get done the things that I can get done.
Yeah, that's awesome. Craig, what about you?
Well, I've just started to, I just have got my priorities down, what has to be done. I have streamlined what I'm doing during this time because I do have relatives that are in town and spending some time with them. But I have my basis down, just like Howie was saying. I've been trying to put a video up every day. I've been doing my 10 contacts every day. But I have been, you know, not on quite as many webinars, and I haven't done as much personal training in the last week just because that's not my income producing priorities at this time. So it is a little bit of a juggle. I've been getting up a little bit earlier. I've been going to bed a little bit later just to be able to fit it all in. But, you know, if your priorities are out there, you do what you have to do to still get the job done.
Yeah, I totally feel you there. That's awesome. Both of you guys, that baseline. I really like that concept. Chris, you're next. How are you managing all of this?
Well, I don't have as many obligations to family like you guys do because I'm just out here in the desert by myself. But that being said, my goal this last year was to get 2 blogs going. Those are hopefully going to be my income producing, and one of them is up and running, and I've been doing at least 3 posts a week, and I have managed to do that. And the second one's almost up. With Bert's help, it will be running pretty soon.
That's awesome. So you're spending the time kind of formulating a plan to really hit the ground running into the new year, yeah?
Yes.
That's awesome. Bob, are you here?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome. That's cool. Yeah, my camera, for whatever reason, because I changed my computer to a different room because I had some major computer issues. But anyways, I'm doing kind of like what Howie and Craig are doing. I'm putting up a video, at least one video every single day. I'm working on getting a blog post. I'm advertising, so I'm doing a lot of the content stuff that we're learning about inside of the December Intensive. So for me, the main thing is just keep plugging stuff out there and stay extremely positive and joyful.
Yeah, awesome. You're very, very positive. Let me ask you, Bob, like, where do you go to get that positive energy?
I wake up early. I wake up early and I do things. I read. Like right now, I'm reading Brennan Bouchard's book, The Motivation Manifesto. I read that. I listen to videos. I listen to audio books like Ask and She'll Be Given by Esther and Jerry Hicks. I mean, I love that. I'm always doing something in the early hour mornings before I go for my run, before I'm on the free daily coaching. So I'm already there. You know, when the mindset stuff begins, I've already got a couple of hours in it already. But I go to bed early, so I make up for it.
What time do you go to sleep, Bob?
It depends. I might go to bed at 8 o'clock. Depends if there's a football game on or something like that. But depends on, like, if the Chargers are beating beating their opponent or something.
I know, right? Howie, where are your go-to places for that positive energy that gets you through the day?
Where are my go-to places? I guess, all the different trainings and stuff. Like I said, I was at December Intensive, and I find those calls really help to simplify things and put it in perspective. So I find that's very helpful. Seeing what everybody else is doing too, rather than worry about what everybody else is doing, seeing what everybody else is doing is kind of motivating.
Yeah. So you're surrounding yourself with others.
But not necessarily, in the broader sense of what's happening on Facebook, what's happening in MLSP, what's happening in the industry and stuff like that.
Yeah, awesome. One thing that I really try hard to do, because I do the same, but you really have to control the people that you have in your space then.
Yes. Because
one person can really be detrimental.
Of course.
Hey, Malia?
Yeah.
So what do you do to stay in that space?
Like my go-to motivation?
Yep.
I do the same as you, Bob. I wake up early, and I read, and I will listen to, I love YouTube because, you can, Tony Robbins is there, or, so many. Like, remember you used to have to, like, buy tapes?
Right.
All these things. And now you can just go and yeah, they're all there. And so I love like John C. Maxwell. There are just a few go-to people that I like listening to.
Yep.
And I'll listen to that. My kids probably, they're being inundated with motivation mindset.
It's like having a bunch of coaches just sitting right there all the time.
Yeah. And I listen to audiobooks as well. So, I have a big library of audiobooks on my phone that I listen to. I typically don't listen to the radio in my car. I only listen to audiobooks. So I use my time, like when I'm driving my kids around or whatever, to get that mindset stuff in.
Yeah, that's awesome. YouTube is so cool, isn't it? There's so many cool things there.
I love it. Craig, what do you do?
I'm pretty much the same way. To me, the important thing is getting your day started off on the right foot and not put that stuff off till later, because if you get it started right, I mean, just like this free daily coaching, and I've got a couple other wake-up things that I do, man, it is so vital to get it started that way, and then there's no way you can turn negative throughout the day if you have enough going in the beginning.
Yeah, certainly. Chris,
Chris,
How do you stay like? What do you do to get you going for the day? I know we're all here at Free Daily Coaching, obviously, but what is
Obviously.
your go-to place for mindset?
I have index cards that I set up, and they're plastered on my lamp right next to my bed.
Bible to get started that way, and
And
then
it's
can turn negative throughout
the
the day.
3 questions that Larry asked.
Yeah, certainly, certainly.
Elizabeth has
Chris.
the live feed on. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Chris.
How do you stay like? What do you
Wait,
do
hold on.
to get you?
Okay, go ahead, Chris.
It's the questions that Larry asked during the GRU code. The 4 of them today. I intend to feel. Today I intend to do. Today I intend to let God. And I answer those every morning before I get out of bed.
That's awesome. Awesome. So today I intend to feel.
Today I intend to feel positive and or however you intend to feel that day.
Right.
Today I intend to do, which would be like he said during the GRU code not to do a to-do list the night before.
Yeah.
To just put down what you intend to do that day. So I do that in the morning. I do my little to-do list in the morning. And then today I intend to let God. So you offer it up to the universe.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Nancy. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We're actually almost done. We want to finish on the hour, but before we go, I want to offer, like, if anyone is watching this, what would you, like, for the person who's watching this, what would you tell them? Like, we all know mindset is important. It's why we plug into these calls, why we come every single day, and the one single thing that will make or break your business is your mindset. And so for somebody who's new or just getting started or getting refocused, I want you guys to recommend one resource, one, that you would recommend somebody watch or listen to or read or whatever, and hopefully for the person who's watching this and needs this, they can take one of those suggestions and change their life. So let's start with Nancy. Maybe she's just listening in. Let's start with Bob.
Okay, I'm sorry, Millie. What did you say? What I was doing something else.
I said for the person who's watching this who needs to, I said because we all know the importance of mindset. So for the person who's watching this, let's recommend one single resource, whether it's an audiobook, a YouTube video, it could be note cards, like the one thing that could potentially change their lives. Like
One
what?
thing that I do, that Chris already mentioned, I use index cards, and I carry them around with me every single morning, little reminders of the person that I intend to become.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Howie.
You know, I don't have one particular thing that I use, but I would say that just be here. Just be on this free daily coaching every day. It's only a half an hour, and it really makes a difference to be around all of these positive people who are all moving in the same direction that we are. Yeah.
Awesome. Elizabeth?
Come on, guys. See ya.
Let's go with correct.
Hi, sorry.
It's okay, go ahead.
Writing out positive affirmations.
Where should people go for affirmations? Where do you get them?
I just come up with them. Like today, today I'm going to feel happy. I live a life of abundance. I just come up with them myself.
Okay. So kind of like following what Chris suggested is a really good way. I intend to feel, I intend to do, I intend to let God is a really good way to start with creating a daily affirmation for yourself. Good.
Absolutely.
Great. Awesome. Thank you. Craig?
Real quick, I'd recommend this book. Can you see it?
Yes.
Unstoppable by Cynthia Kersey. And it's basically 45 different stories of people that should not have made it, that did. It is very powerful. It's not really top of the charts, but it is a very good book, and I read one of these stories every morning. It's very inspiring. Highly recommend it.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Chris? Same thing, cards? You kind of already gave us one.
Well, actually, I found a book that sort of embraces the Gru Code, the Abyss. In fact, it was written in 1965 by Vernon Howard, and it's called Psychopictography. And it's the new way to use miracle power of your mind. And it's really an awesome book. And he tells it in stories.
Okay.
It's a very visual book. So you can open to any page in here and find stories about how your mindset should be. So that's what I do.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Well, we are past 8 o'clock, so I want to thank you guys all for coming. Impromptu, but I love that, we're all ready, at 7:30 Pacific time. We're ready to go, and we are looking for that connection. And I'm so grateful that we have the opportunity to connect this morning, and hopefully somebody who's watching this will see the suggestions that we've made. But more importantly, I think see the connection that we have here at Free Daily Coaching and the desire that we not only have to be around each other, but to really help impact people's lives, because that's what we're all about. And so, again, thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for being here. And tomorrow is Tuesday. I think it's a tech tip, right?
Yep.
So we will be prepared for learning something technological to apply to our business. And again, thank you so much. And
thank you, Malia, for putting this together.
Absolutely.
You're welcome. Thanks, guys.
Bye. Have a good day.